the Lakers starting group. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Smart is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the small 4. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Risa Shea. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know.
So much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now, Risa Shea. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Smart. Smart against Johnson. Good work defensively by Smart. Doncic outside. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Hachimura. He had 15 points last outing. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Risa Shea. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Risa Shea's got the opening bucket of the night here for Atlanta. The Lakers with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doncic against Daniels. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Risa Shea. His last outing, 16 points for him. Porzingis with a screen on Hachimura. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Pass to Hachimura. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. LaRavia passes to Doncic. That 3 off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Shoots the 3. And it's Risa Shea missing.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
To stand both the 23 and 24 first overall picks coming from France. Risa Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Risa Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the call on Risa Shea. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Now here's Smart. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Doncic outside. Back to Smart. The 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Doncic against Daniel. And that one's good. Doncic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive.
This early, it is intimidating.
Porzingis sets the pick for Okongwu. Daniels kicks to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here is Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. The tray.
Solid defense from Daniels. He knows how to use his length and athleticism to affect shooting.
Here's Johnson. And the layup falls.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now Doncic. Here's Smart. Doncic outside. Takes the three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Alexander Walker with the ball. His last outing with 20 points. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Shoot two. The first one falls. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, John, thanks for the empty. Out left to the wing. Okongwu finds Porzingis. Back to Okongwu. Stripped it away. LaRavia with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks leading by 7. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to catch up with Atlanta's head coach for a minute. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here's Johnson. He's defended by LaRavia. Johnson, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Making a change here. Hayes has checked in. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Hawks second.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
Here's Doncic. They could use a bucket. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 13 points per, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
And that one falls for Okongwu. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Dalton Knecht, he's checked in for Marcus Smart.
Well, when you watch Onyeka Okongwu, he's a guy who rebounds, scores, improves his game, and he's still got a lot of room to grow.
Pass to Knecht. It's good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The Hawks leading by 11. Now, Alexander Walker. He has 6. Here's Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And that one falls for Johnson. And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gaze checked in, and it's Kennard in for Daniels. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Here's Gay. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
James looking around. And stolen by Okongwu. Johnson finds Kennard. Here's Gay. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Atlanta. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Shot from free throw range. Hachimura, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Kennard kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Outside, James. Here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2. Okongwu. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Krejci. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Newell. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And so James will bring it up for L.A. 15-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Takes it inside. Newell, good. Newell's got his second bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Vanderbilt. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a look at the numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
James kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Hayes. For Los Angeles, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the first one at the line is good. Hayes hits them both. The Hawks leading by 15. Now Alexander Walker. He's got 6. Here's Newell. Vanderbilt defending. Newell, good. Newell's got 6.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Outside, James. Pass to connect. And here's Hayes. Clock at 4. Here's Hachimura. Newell pulls it in. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The Hawks have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Hayes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Newell. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
First one falls for him. Hayes hits them both. Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6. The Hawks working the ball around. Kennard, the pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one misses.
Well, Knecht started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
He hits the second from the line. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Newell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Hawks have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Take a break. Take a break.
First free throw is good. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's James. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to LaRavia. Bounce pass Knecht. Here's LaRavia. Launches it. Knecht. No good. Now here's Kennard. He's guarded by Knecht. To the middle. Here's Newell. And he banks in the layup. Newell's got 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's Alexander Walker. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Luka Doncic out there with Smart. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward.
And look, at 7'3" with his high release point, Porzingis' jumper is very difficult to defend.
Here's Doncic. Down low, here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
The Hawks leading by 17. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
LaRavia passes to Vanderbilt. Back to LaRavia. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Here's LaRavia. Guarded by Risache. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Ayton missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Lakers trail by 16. Smart dishes to Doncic. Ayton a screen on Daniels. Pass to Ayton. Back to Daniels. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
And Smart keeps the offense connected, just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now, here's Okongwu. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Here's Johnson. The Hawks again can't hit. Lakers trail by 15. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Here's Ayton. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Pass to Smart. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Porzingis with the steal.
Well, the defense baited him into that pass, and he fell into the trap.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Smart. Excellent defense from Daniels. The Hawks leading by 15. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got 7.
Flexing some muscle on that bucket. Johnson doesn't mind getting physical.
Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to LaRavia. Los Angeles with another miss. Hawks shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Doncic against Daniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also. You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
Dalton Knecht, he's checked in for the Lakers. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
And with their struggles at the line this quarter, their free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels. Last year, getting it done. Last season, put up about 14 points a game. Just over 3 steals and 6 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against San Antonio.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Daniels inside the line. Great positioning on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the Hawks.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team, just as you might expect. The bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Will it go?
The defense should have done more on that last play.
Porzingis passes to Okongwu. In the corner, Daniels. Doncic against Daniels. Inside. And stolen by Daniels. Oh, and here comes Johnson. Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Doncic. 35 points for him last game against San Antonio.
Well, and the amount of turnovers he forced as well. Very aggressive on the defensive end.
And here's Daniels after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Pass to Okongwu. Over Ayton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porzingis kicks to Daniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And he makes the first. Several teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Finds him.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. So it's the Hawks now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Newell, covered by Hayes. Shot, high post. Offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Connect. No good on the three. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Now, here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. And a miss there on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
To the wing on the left. Here's Newell, covered by Hayes. And that one's good. Daniels.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Lakers passing it around. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Daniels. Second shot opportunity. Here's Newell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Back to Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Daniels. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hachimura's got his 2nd basket of the game.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Daniels. Pass to Newell. 5 on the clock. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. And Hayes throws it down.
the orchestrator. Doncic knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
The Hawks leading by 23. Pass to Gay. Here is Daniels, guarded by Doncic. Here's James. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And it's off from three-point range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Poked away. To the inside. Here's Gay. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Doncic looking it over. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Back to James. It's Connect on the wing. And the clock. Fires from 18. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Hachimura. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter. So it's Atlanta now. Outside Daniel. The shot does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Here's Connect. He's covered by Daniels. Again, Los Angeles.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Daniel. On the wing, Johnson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Connect. Hachimura with a screen on Daniels. And here's Doncic from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Newell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Johnson. Got it up. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk. We're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, folks. Thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Atlanta Hawks.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
And taking a look at Atlanta, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.